Are we live? Is it bad glare? Um, okay. Are we live for the first ever Young and Dumb podcast? Okay, I think so. I'm gonna try and fix the glare. I'll be right back. Not good. Awesome. Jeez, why is okay? I guess that's just how it looks. Not great. All right, welcome to the first ever Young and Dumb podcast. Uh, so yeah, this is just a podcast. Uh, I'm a little nervous, but description says it. I'm a young guy, and I have dumb opinions. So the title, Young and Dumb. Uh, so let's see. Let's start up. My name is Jake. I am 24. I'm from Pennsylvania. I currently live in Pennsylvania, and I'm pretty young and dumb. Um, let's see. I'm I'm a big Philly sports fan. Love movies, love comedies, love TV shows. So let's talk about some things I like. I wanted to start this like over a week ago, and at that time, the Sixers and Flyers were just eliminated in the playoffs, and that wasn't fun. Did not enjoy that. I don't know why my face is like slanted. I don't think I always look like that, but I don't know how to fix that. I guess it's just part of it. Maybe I'll. I didn't want it to be audio. I just wanted to be audio only. I don't know if that's going to work out, but we'll see. Um, so yeah, that was not fun. That was not a fun weekend. The Sixers and Flyers both being eliminated the same day, or same weekend, back to back 4 game sweep each, which wasn't that sucked. Sixers I did not see coming. The Flyers I did. The Flyers I was very proud of. Like most Philly sports fans, who were pretty proud of them. Uh, I mean, yeah, they were a young team. They beat the shit out of the Penguins, which was awesome, and it was just great to see. The Sixers, I mean, just coming back from that series against the Celtics, I mean, it was incredible. 3-1 in Boston, 3 games. They won 3 games in Boston, and they were down by what 13 in Game 5, and they still came back and won. Then won two straight games after that, which was insane. I mean, Embiid looked great, and you just beat Boston. You finally got over that hump. And they drafted third overall this year. I don't think, or last year, which no one seems to care about. Like, do you know how hard it is for a team that drafts third overall that has a horrible record the year before to make the playoffs and win a playoff series the next year? Like, that's crazy. And then Boston fans are like, "Oh, we knew we were going to win." Like, you had 60 fucking wins, right? Like, you're a second seed. Like, you were talking all this shit, and then you don't think you can. It's crazy, just crazy. Um, I didn't write any topics down. That was probably a mistake. Um, yeah, and the Flyers on the other hand, I mean, play the best team in the league, in the kid and or Atlantic, and just get shot on by the Canadians. Which I mean, not the Canadians, the Hurricanes, which was fair enough. I mean, they deserve it. I don't think they've won a championship before, so good for them. Or Stanley Cup, I guess. Um, but yeah, that's kind of crazy. Let's see what else. Oh, and yeah, the Sixers, and then the Knicks. That just had to be the Knicks. Of course, it's the Knicks. I don't mind. Like the Knicks, they're a little obnoxious. I mean, one of the fans are. I like the players. Like I like Jalen Brunson. Like I like that core, that Villanova core. I mean, who doesn't? Um, but like there's just a lot of Knicks fans. More Knicks fans exist than Sixers fans, and they just took over. They're loud, they're obnoxious, and they want it more. The Sixers kind of don't, and that's kind of been on like the last like decade of the process, and then just making the playoffs, and then just not performing well in the second round, more specifically, just kind of losing it and just not getting there. Just Embiid's always hurt, always gets hurt. Some guys forget how to play. Coaching sucks. It's just the same old, same old. And I'm worried that the Phillies are gonna get under that same umbrella. Um, a little bit worried about that. Kind of see similarities between the Phillies and the Sixers. Um, which is not good. But I mean, the Phillies are my favorite team. Baseball is probably my favorite sport. Um, so they're my number one out of everything, and they've definitely been playing better. Obviously, shit. It was not a fun start to the season. I really thought that last year was going to be the year to do it, and then of course it was just the fucking pussies of LA. Of course, God, I hate them so much. I hate the Dodgers. I hate everything. I hate all that. I hate that entire city. I almost hate the entire state, but that city, I just fucking hate Los Angeles. I've never been there, but of course, if I went, I'd probably like it. But of course, it was them. Just I hate them all so much. All their the players are so fucking obnoxious. Just God, I hate them all. I hate them all. Just had to be. I'd rather the fucking Mets beat us again and the Braves. But just the fucking Dodgers. God damn it! I can't believe they lost. Still not over, obviously. Um, and yeah, so this year I was like, but I went. I like had so I'm like most Philadelphia sports fans. I rage quit that day. I think I threw my phone on the ground and just screamed at the top of my lungs for about good 20 minutes, just yelling, yelling, yelling. And then I woke up so peaceful the next day. I was like, I think I got all my anger out for like the next year or so. It was pretty good. I woke up in a great mood, ironically, and and I felt good. I felt great. Um, felt and I was kind of at peace. And I just had this weird feeling that the Phillies would win. It's just weird confidence that the Phillies were going to win the World Series in 2026 now. And I was just like, yeah, they're going to do it. And if they don't, then I don't know. Oh well. Um, but here we are, and they started off so slow, and then now they just made it all the way back. And now they play the Reds. I think they're winning. So I don't watch as many games as I should. I just get spoken with my family and my therapist, and it's we all agree that it's best that if I limit my Phillies watching, I pay attention. Like I get notifications for everything, but watching the games, I haven't watched a full game in a little bit. I get highlights here and there. Of course, I follow everything. I keep in touch, but watching the physical game, I can't do it. I need to be better at it. I need to be more calm about it. But I watch all the playoff games and stuff. I definitely am not like a bandwagon. Like I still pay attention. Like even the bad years, I'm still pay attention, get alerts, get notifications, still follow through. I'm just not watching as many games. There's a lot of baseball games. I get angry at every single one, and I just don't need that anger in my life. I can just relax and just do stuff, and hopefully do this in my spare time during games and stuff. Plus, I checked they were winning 2-0 in the first inning, which is good. And I like Painter. He's young. He's definitely coming off of injury, so hopefully he gets back to it, and they need him to perform. Be who he's supposed to be. No more Spencer Howards or even Nola was great. Nola's my king. Excuse me. I hope he can get back to it too. So yeah, that's kind of my Philly sports rant of the recently. And they played the Pirates. They swept the Pirates. I was pretty impressed with. Pirates are a good team. They played off well. They got a good pitching staff. And they beat the first time ever. They beat Paul Skeens, which was pretty cool. Actually, not true. They beat him on Mother's Day last year with Mick Abel having 12 Ks on a rookie debut, which was insane. It was 1-0. I forget that. I think the one was on an error too. And this time they kind of kicked the shit out. Not really. So they got Harper homer off of him, and then they had pretty weak contact, like gap balls, which is just baseball. And then when he came out, the guy immediately just gave up a 2-run double to Bryson Stott. And I was like, damn, those runs count for Skeens, which fucking sucks because he left with 3 runs, but he's so good. God. What else? I celebrated Mother's Day with my family because we weren't all there last week. My brother was still in school. So we went to the Chop House in Exton, which we'd never been before. It was pretty nice. But for actual Mother's Day, we went to Devil Wears Prada 2. I don't think so. I have 3 brothers, and my dad and my mom. We are in my family. It was me and my youngest brother, and then my dad and my mom. We went. 3 out of the 4 are not the target audience for Devil's Wear Prada 2. I think we all like most of us in our family like the first one. I think my dad, me, and my mom enjoy it. I don't think my youngest brothers do, but it's pretty good. First one's really good. Second one, we're not the audience for it. It was fine. I'd probably give it like a 6.2. Just whatever. I mean, Simone Ashley was probably the best part of the movie. I mean, if you know, you know. But I didn't really care for much of it. Oh, it was fine. Carl Anthony Towns had a weird cameo, and then just kicked the shit out of the Sixers in Game 4, though. So that was fun. I thought that would be a bad omen for him, but nope, it was a good omen. Um, Anne Hathaway, a Knicks and Eagles fan. That's a little surprising, a little weird. Oh, both in the last 2 years, I didn't know she was a fan of either, but said she was a Knicks fan, and then she was at the Eagles Super Bowl when they destroyed the Chiefs, which is one of the best games I've ever watched in my life. But yeah, I guess she is. So I know she's gonna have to. She can do whatever she wants. So I don't know if you can tell, but I am in my family's house basement still. I'm moving pretty soon. I'm just here temporarily till this all gets sorted out. So I know, yeah, young and dumb. I'm still young and living in my parents' basement. So yes, but I'm getting a house soon or rent. Yeah, it's complicated, but renting, buying. But I will be moving out soon. So hopefully no more angles like this. I didn't even think. Yeah, but we'll figure something out. So hopefully, I don't know how many. I don't think anyone's in this chat yet, but this is more for just to get a podcast up. I thought this would be easier than uploading it or recording anything and just go live and just kind of say whatever. Um, I'm fine. I shouldn't get any restrictions or anything, but this is just a start. I've wanted to be in the content game and podcast for years now. I've been such a fan, especially of like all Barstool podcasts, and I kind of want to get my start there as like a producer, intern, or something, and then make my way up. But I got declined. I didn't hear anything back, so I just said fuck it. Started my own, and all their best advice is just create content on your own, and then if we think you're good, we'll get you, we'll hire you. That's like all, you know, that's what Big Cat, like Roan, PFT, KFC, Fights. That's like all the guys that I like say. Just make content and people, and we'll find you if we like you. So that's good. It's kind of like what my old baseball coach used to say. If you can play and you love to play, coaches will find you. Like professional coaches will find you. College coaches will find you. So I think that goes for every sport. You love to play, you want to play, and you work hard enough. Like coaches will find that. Will love that. Um, so yeah, what else in the news? Anything else like pop culture stuff? Um, I saw that Sydney Sweeney posted a video montage of Scooter Braun and her together. That wasn't great. I didn't care for that. Not that I think that I have a chance with Sydney Sweeney. I mean, look at me. But like, why Scooter Braun? Just why? I mean, I get he's got a lot of money, but he's old and he's divorced and he's creepy and he's not great with young celebrities, more specifically singers. He doesn't have a great history with them. So just like why? I don't know if it's PR or fake, but I'd like it to stop, please. Not great. I don't know. She can have. There's probably I don't know 500 athletes in the world that have as much money as him that are closer to her age, or that like race cars, like football players or anything that I don't know. I feel like she'd want to be with instead of a 45-year-old, I don't know, scumbag. But hey, what do I know? I don't care. I'm never gonna meet him. So oh well. Got to worry about myself first. Let's see. Um, if you watch this, comment. Just whatever you want me to talk about. What sports do you like? What teams do you like? What any topics you want me to cover or anything like that? I didn't really. Yeah, I definitely. I'm gonna try and do this weekly, maybe bi-weekly if there's like big news and stuff to react to. But yeah, every I wanted to do Sunday. Something happened, came up last night where I was able to do this. I don't know how long. We're at about 14 minutes and really about 10 minutes of talking, 3 minutes of other stuff. But yeah, I hope we can do this again. Comment like I'll want a young and dumb moment of your week of like how you've been young and dumb recently or dumb recently. Let's see, my young moment would probably be I don't know, not figuring out how to use YouTube or still living with my family. Dumb moment of the week, probably. Um, I guess yeah, he's kind of going back to not figuring this out and not good starting when I wanted to. I also backed into no, I going out of my driveway. I hit some trash, some metal trash. I don't think it left a dent in my car, but that wasn't great. That was pretty dumb. Um, any other topics? Anything else to talk about? Um, but yeah, I don't think so. I'm gonna try and be more active on Twitter or X and Instagram and just kind of comment and stuff there to try and get reach out, try and promote this. So if you're watching this, I hope you liked it. We had it. So yeah, I don't see anybody commenting or viewing, so that's okay. This was meant to be an audio only, but I prefer an audio only. I mean, look at me. I don't have a face for YouTube. Uh, but yeah, okay. I hope you like this, and I hope to do this soon again. All right, see you.